Dr. Rufus Ayeni, known to most of us as Phoebe, and called Ulu by his closest peers and friends. He was born in Noma around and delivered by Dr. Abbott to the late Chief Robert Ayeni and the late Mrs. Elizabeth Ayeni. He is the descendant of the legendary Derek Ayeni, a captivating leader of his time, who was adored by the community at large. After completing elementary school, Dr. Ayeni was admitted to Lagos University to study medicine. It was there where he started to blossom in all facets of his life. He met his sweetheart and future wife, Ayeni, while in medical school. Together, they forged a journey of an amazing friendship, a partnership. While in medical school, he remained active in the local Uruku community as a mentor to young students while promoting education and athletic endeavors to develop healthy minds and bodies in the local youth. With medical school completed, he was selected to study general surgery at McGill University in Canada. He completed his surgical training with distinction and high regards while currently completing a master's degree in experimental surgery. With a reputation for clinical excellence in patient care, he moved back to Nigeria to take on more challenges. He returned to the newly formed medical school to inspire the next generation of physician leaders. Shortly thereafter, he was appointed as the Director of Clinical Services and Training and first chairman of the Medical Advisory Committee. Dr. Ayeni achieved the rare feat of being triple certified in general surgery in West Africa, Canada, and the USA. As conditions in Nigeria became challenging, he saw the opportunity to improve the lives of his children by returning to Canada in 1987. Subsequently, he settled in the northern town of Kapuskasing. We all know where that is. Where he tirelessly worked for many years as the only surgeon in the surrounding area and taught at the Northern Ontario School of Medicine. His achievements during this phase of his career were legendary, with many patients' lives saved, functions restored to many limbs, and living conditions greatly improved. And he helped instruct many future surgeons and doctors currently practicing in Canada. As a focused family man, he is most proud of the accomplishments of his children he loves so dearly. His 5 children and 12 grandchildren are his pride and joy, and he has always led them by example, with a mindset of God and family first. He takes joy and relishes the accomplishments of his children, who include Bunmi Ayeni, also known as Bumi, is an administrator educated at the University of Toronto with an MBA at Simon College, USA. Olufemi Ayeni, better known as Femi, is a professor of orthopedic surgery at Master University and medical director of several professional sports teams across Canada. Olufemi Ayeni, known to most as Bimpi, is a Yale and Oxford-educated plastic surgeon in Toronto. Omodel Ayeni, known to family and friends as Modi, is a plastic surgeon and cosmetic specialist in Toronto. Olubukunola Ayeni, known as Buki, a plastic surgeon and reconstructive hand specialist in Toronto. Dr. Ayeni's 5 children have successfully completed a combined 17 postgraduate degrees amongst them. Truly a great man and an amazing family. Thank you, Dr. Ayeni, for making Kapuskasing your home and providing your excellent surgical skills to our community and area for over 30 years.
Thank you, Dr. therefore, I would call upon Ayeni to say a couple words on behalf of Dr. Ayeni.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ayeni. I've had the pleasure and privilege of working alongside Dr. Ayeni for more than 30 years during his stay in Kapuskasing. On behalf of Dr. Ayeni, it is a privilege to accept this honor, and I would like to thank Sensenbrenner Hospital for asking me to accept on his behalf, and the Rotary Club for acknowledging his years of service to our town. Dr. Ayeni is a man of few words, as I am also, so just thank you all once again.
Okay, now on to our next physician, Dr. Ng-A-Fook. Dr. Ng-A-Fook was born in South America country of Gala, a British colony. When Bob was ready to finish his degree, he moved to Scotland to complete his undergraduate and postgraduate work in the capital of Glasgow. It's there that he met his lovely Liz, the woman who was to become his wife. It was also in Scotland where he met his longtime friend, Barhat. Yes, we'll talk about Barhat later on. And so Bob and Liz decided to throw caution into the wind and take a chance on Canada. We were the lucky ones. So with two young children hanging on to their shirt tails, they arrived in our country in 1975. The government had implemented a special program called the Underserviced Area Program in an attempt to entice young doctors like Dr. Bob to move to the rural area of Canada. And Bob was lured to Kapuskasing by the head of the program, who convinced Bob and Liz that our town was a great place to stay and to raise a family. For 42 years, Dr. Ng-A-Fook provided outstanding service to our community as a rural family physician. In 1993, he accepted the prestigious role as Chief of Staff at Sensenbrenner Hospital, and he held that position and that distinction until 2015. As well, he maintained his full-time family practice and still worked tireless to provide many other services to Kapuskasing and their surrounding area, such as obstetrics, emergency coverage, hospital inpatient coverage, and OR assist. Over the years, he has helped train numerous future physicians, as he was the preceptor to many learners who came to Kapuskasing for a rural family practice experience. Bob and Liz are the proud parents to their three sons, Nicholas, an Ng-A professor, Robert, a financial planner in Vancouver, and Neil, a sales representative for industrial equipment in Ypsilanti, Michigan. Whew, I got that word okay. And each one of them was very successful and is extremely successful. The S's don't want to come out for in their chosen profession. They also adore their 4 grandchildren, 3 grandsons, and 1 granddaughter. Bob truly embraced the life of a rural doctor, and specifically a northern doctor. He loves the outdoors and everything that comes with it, except for the dandelions, I understand, for which he has a real dislike. You would think it would be the mosquitoes, but dandelions. But those of you who know Bob will attest to his love for the game of golf, his enthusiasm for hunting, and his passion for fishing. He may not crack the top 10 or 50 or 100 in his golfing prowess on the links, but it diminish the enthusiasm he has and love for the game. Those are your friends who shared that with us, Dr. Ng-A-Fook. Those are not my words. So the hunting trips each year with his lifelong friends, Peter Drobny and Joe Petrushka, were fall highlights. And we have to say thank you that you stayed back this year to come to this party and not to go hunting. Because I do know, yes guys, it's hunting season, it's open, but I appreciate that you came tonight. And gals too, I know there's a lot of women who have a passion for hunting. And his passion for his fishing trips in Guyana, St. Lucia, and Grenada continue to this day, especially when he participates in the marlin tournaments with his friend Barhat. Bob also enjoys the time he spends at Saganash, Rufus, and Remilly, where he relaxes in his camps and cottages and fishes to his heart's content. Remember his longtime friend Barhat in Scotland? Well, he moved to Canada as well, and he settled in Hearst, imagine, and maintained their friendship for all these years. In fact, the duo are known as Harold and Kumar from White Castle when they're together. I'm glad we can chuckle for the ones that do understand this. As Bob contemplated his retirement, he looked long and hard to look for his next career move. He was so close to open a tire and battery shop, but realized he wasn't very good at either. But he is an avid cook and often puts his skills to good use for his lovely wife Liz, family, and friends. Now that he's retired, he also enjoys playing guitar, PlayStation, remote control choppers, and he squeezes them in between his real pleasures, hunting, fishing, and golf. So ladies and gentlemen, let's give a good hand to Dr. Ng-A-Fook.
Anyway, it's so nice to be here with friends, family. I will call you all patients, you never were patient. Family. Before I start, let's thank the Rotarians for hosting this evening. They've done a great job. The meal was fantastic. Where's Jewel Jolly? I have to keep the record straight. I had a contract with Jewel. Most people, when they get married, say, till death do us part. My contract with Jules was, on the death, we can have a little part. And I think he still owes me a few bucks. But all joking aside, it's so nice to see all of you, and thank you for all for coming out. Seniors, politicians, would-be politicians, and very successful politicians. I see the ex-mayor, I see the new mayor, and you know, they're all friends of mine. We've hunted together, fished together, we shared the same camp together. And all of you, I hope, who bid for the camp at Rufus. It's wonderful there. Isabella. Thank you, Isabella. Renee, thanks, Renee, you'll enjoy it. Actually, we have a new partner, Jay. Jay is our new partner at Rufus. And I've got a deal for him. But, having said that, oh boy, my wife says, Bob, when you get a beer, please keep it short. I said, dear, I am short. I must say, when I was very honored when Rick told me about this evening, because I said, Chip, he said it was a fundraiser. I said, holy mackerel, they're having a fundraiser for myself. Dr. Ayeni and Boucher, she's bringing to make a few bucks today. And then it came in the letter, it's a fundraiser for the hospital and CT Scanner. And believe you me, you couldn't have picked a better night to give money. It's a really, really good cause. We've all been fighting to get this CAT scanner here in town, and now it's almost a credit company. Anyway, getting back to my short story. Louise said I went to Glasgow first, and I had to learn a second language. I had to speak like a Scotsman. And then we came to Kapuskasing in '75. Then I had to speak another language. I had to learn French. But not French, it was French was spoken in Kapuskasing. What a wonderful time raising our kids here. The last one is a true northerner. He was born here. And now he's in Michigan. Before I became here, I told my wife, I said, I was still in that school when I met her, and I said, what are you going to do? I wanted to be a writer and poet. Right? But I couldn't read my own handwriting. And I couldn't type, so I can't type till today, so I gave that up. Then I wanted to be a painter, and I can't paint. I think I painted a picture of a fish. My painting of the fish drowned. Then I said, okay, every teenage boy wants to be a rock star, so I said I'd be a singer. And Elizabeth says, oh my God. All the crows sound better than you, Bob. Don't go there. So I wanted to be an actor. And, I tried that for a while. I played poker to see if I could win at poker. I couldn't keep a straight face. I would come home late at night after a night out with the boys, and I said, oh, I was studying. And she knew right what I was like. I could not keep a straight face. So there went my acting career. I couldn't fool anybody. I could act. So Elizabeth says you better stick to and learn your medicine, and so that's what I did. And you know something? It made me the best actor, the best singer. I still can't write. And she taught me how to listen. I had to listen to her for the 40 plus years we were married. Take a note of that, young guys, doctors, residents, students. Listen. Listen to your patients, listen to your friends, listen to your family. Listen. And you'll succeed. I listened to my wife. And she was so assiduous in looking after me that made me the success that I am now. Assiduous. Latin for aphidere, to sit beside. She sat beside me all of my life. secretaries. They were with me for, I wouldn't say because I'll give your age away, a number of years, but they stuck with me. I met another secretary recently, and she told me, Bob, years ago when I worked for you and John Journeys, you got me so frustrated and mad. I went home every evening mad when I worked for you. I said, why? He says, well, John would see his 20 patients in the morning and you were still on the first one. Again, take the time to listen. I'll get off this stage now before I give any more secrets. Again, thank you all for coming here. We do feel blessed. And so many happy, beautiful family faces I'm seeing tonight. Thank you.
So this evening I have the pleasure to bring to your attention Claude Boucher. Claude Boucher was one of the 6 children in the Boucher family born in Montreal. He was actually delivered by his grandfather. And at the ripe age of 12, Claude made his first homemade pie. Blueberry. And why is that important? We'll get to that. In 1970, Claude graduated from the University of Ottawa, came to Cap for a year, opened a practice with Dr. Lacroix, went back to Ottawa to further his studies, and in 1974 returned to our town and settled down into 40 years of rural general practice. That same year, Dr. Boucher fought to get an intensive care unit, or ICU, at Sensenbrenner Hospital. This was indeed a challenge, since the government awarded ICUs to cities with a population of 50,000 or more. But through his perseverance and with the support of the board at the hospital, they were successful in achieving their goal. He and France LaSalle developed extensive training to teach the nurses how to read the cardiac monitors and decipher dangerous heart rhythms. He worked in cardiology for over 30 years, making sure the community would receive the latest technology to better serve his clients. The North benefited from his expertise as he traveled to Hearst and Folking throughout his career, developing diabetes clinics and continually to improve stress testing in the region. Dr. Boucher was a visionary, and he strived to improve the care and medicine for our community. He was a mentor and teacher to many of the staff, always willing to teach and develop new programs. In 2001, his daughter Julie and son-in-law Chris returned home to take over the family business. And in 2013, his son Dan, with his wife Joanna, came back as well. And Dan assumed the responsibility of the stress labs, which enabled Claude to plan for retirement, which he achieved in December 2015. So, now Claude is a retired bum. Sitting home, relaxing in his lazy boy, sipping wine, and languishing about in his pajamas all day. Not at all. Claude has traded in a stethoscope to be a professional hobbyist. Ladies and gentlemen, this man knows his way around the kitchen. And men can eat bake, and not just blueberry pies. Homemade bread, meat pies, tarts, apple pies, and truffles even, and much, much more. And bakes up a storm at the annual Christmas craft show, and volunteers for the Cap Nordic skiers for their breakfast and spaghetti dinners. His wife Colleen advised me that he's one hell of a chef with an exquisite palate for the wines. Claude loves animals. His first dog, Chien. That was his name. Chien. How original. Introduced him to the pleasures of owning a pet. Now he and Colleen own 2 dogs, both strays as puppies named Maya and Sadie. And as their passion grew for helping and loving animals, they became involved in the Animal Rescue of Kapuskasing, or ARC. Claude, the visionary once again, saw an opportunity to help ARC when Ron and Mike Boucher stepped down as chairman of the Cap Gives Back Hockey Tournament and fundraiser. He and Colleen moved this event in a different direction, wanting to raise more money for ARC and possibly other nonprofit organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to their vision, dedication, and incredible hard work, in the 6 years under their reign, they have raised over $198,000 and have provided financial assistance to more than 9 other non-charity organizations. Truly amazing feat. 2 of his 3 children have returned home, much to his glee. That twinkle in his eye you may notice if you look closely would be as a result of the 5 grandchildren that bless his life. From hockey to swimming to dancing, Emily, Nicholas, Eddie, Maddie, and Alice help keep G-Paw hopping about. With pleasure. In fact, Claude is forever looking for a special on Juju's to spoil his beautiful grandkids. He and Colleen love to travel. They love their cottage at Rufus, and in the spare time, Claude hangs out around at the City Boucher workshop where he putters around with other retirees. He likes to try his hand at most things, but it has to be booze-proof or forget it. He enjoys reading, and lately, his den houses books on algebra. In the Boucher family, Claude is renowned for being very hard on his trucks. Salesmen at car dealerships scamper and hide when Claude walks into the dealer parking lot. His trucks don't last very long. It's not because they're badly made, it's because they're badly driven. Claude was particularly proud to be awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Kapuskasing Chamber of Commerce in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Dr. Claude Henry Boucher.
Rick, it is because they're badly made. I want to thank the Rotary for this special evening. I understand the amount of work and the amount of organization required for it, and I respect that, and I'm very, very grateful for what you've done. I'm grateful for everybody who attended tonight. It's an expensive night, and I'm sure it takes quite a bit of your time to come out here, and I'm very appreciative of it. There's many people I need to thank through my professional life. I've had marvelous staff in my office for the number of years that I was in there. I had staff who lasted a great number of years, and Pat Lefebvre, now Leonard, comes to mind, who had a brilliant sense of humor and greeted the patients with warmth and kindness and true professional attitude. In the hospital, I met numerous nurses who were great at their jobs. I had the easy part. I wrote orders. They had to fill them out, and they also cared for every need of the patients for 8 to 12 hours of their shifts. I think kudos to them, and again, great thank you for their assistance. I had people with me in the clinic in Fouquier. I had people with me in the ECG department, and Fred Moussel has been truly wonderful in her job and assisting me and working together at providing the cardiology services that we did. During the Cap Gives Back, I have to thank my wife, who's truly the energy behind the whole thing, and responsible for the exquisite organization that we're known for Cap Gives Back. And so, thanks, Colleen, for all you've done. I'm taking the credit tonight, but you know where it stands. From the gist of what I'm saying, I think you might realize that there are a lot of women that were at my back and at my sides through my whole journey, and I'm very grateful for that. There is one woman that's always in my heart and in my thoughts. Unfortunately, Carol left us much too early, much too young, and I think she's very much responsible for a great part of the life that I've had in Kapuskasing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a few people who'd like to come forward and express their appreciation for the three doctors. The first one I call upon is Carol Hughes. She's a incumbent.
Merci beaucoup, ça me fait plaisir d'être parmi vous et j'apprécie vraiment l'invitation. On m'a donné un billet et on m'a dit tiens, tu dois $100 au Club Rotary. C'est comme ça que mon élection a commencé vraiment. J'ai mis à la Kapuskasing et on m'a donné ça. Mais mon Dieu, vous me donnez $100. Mais ça m'a fait grand plaisir. Écoute, c'est vraiment un événement très spécial pour faire un prélèvement pour son hôpital, en particulier pour le CT Scanner, qui va s'assurer que les gens vont être capables de prendre leurs examens ici sans avoir besoin de se déplacer. I want to thank the Rotary Club for hosting this important fundraiser that is going to play a key role in assisting the CT scanner and being in here in Kapuskasing, which will facilitate the ability for people to be served closer to home. I also want to thank the Rotary Club for all that they do. You know, the campaign to eradicate polio, the recent fundraiser for the food bank, which I was pleased to have my staff take part in. Unfortunately, I couldn't be here for it, but I did provide some funding to help raise that awareness and give that support. I think it's really important to have organizations such as the Rotary Club that take such a key role in building our communities and supporting our communities and helping those in need. We're here tonight to, of course, to recognize some very important people. And unfortunately, Dr. Ayeni couldn't be here, but Dr. Boucher and Dr. Ng-A-Fook, I just want to thank you for your dedication and passion to the community, to have put in so many years of service. And it's evident by the room full here that you were very well respected and appreciated. And I don't know if it was for the service or for the comedy. Unfortunately, I've never had to use access your services. I think I've only accessed the hospital here once, but I can tell you that I had great service. And I want to thank everybody here who took the time to dig into their pocket a little bit deeper, to be part of this celebration, to be part of this fundraiser. And unfortunately, I can't present the certificate because I am right now a candidate as opposed to officially the MP. However, I still have the opportunity or the task of signing documents for my office. So what I will commit to is if I do get re-elected, that I will be pleased to provide certificates after that. So as hopefully the next MP for Algonquin, Manitoba, Kapuskasing, I wish you all the best in your retirement. I know that you've already started making a headway in all that you have undertaken, and wish you a long retirement and a happy one. And thank you. Merci à tout le monde.
Je demanderai à M. Guy Bourgoin, notre représentant de notre région, je ne dirais pas tout le nom, je ne suis pas capable de le prononcer. Puis je ne l'ai pas écrit, alors pour ça je ne vais pas faire d'erreur. Alors M. Guy Bourgoin, s'il te plaît, pour dire quelques mots sur nos médecins.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Good evening, everybody. Also, I want to thank the Rotary to do this great evening. Je voudrais remercier le club Rotary pour cette belle soirée qu'on a pour la levée de fonds pour le CT Scanner. So for the fundraising for the CT Scanner, I think it's going to be very important for our region. As the MPP for Ng-A-Fook, James Bay, je sais que c'est assez compliqué, mais ça le dit assez bien. Une fois que tu as l'habitude de dire, c'est Ng-A-Fook Bay James. J'ai le plaisir de présenter des certificats. I have the pleasure of presenting scrolls. And tonight it's a bit special because I'm going to be giving 3 scrolls to three amazing gentlemen that serve the community, that save lives in our community, that dedicate their jobs, if you want to call it, or their lifelong journey with us in our community. Ce soir, j'ai le plaisir de présenter 3 certificats. Puis comme député, c'est un des plaisirs qu'on a de présenter des certificats comme ça. Puis ce soir, j'ai la chance de présenter à 3 hommes qui ont fait tellement de bonnes choses dans notre communauté. Ils ont même sauvé des vies dans notre communauté. C'est qu'ils ont décidé de s'établir dans notre communauté quand ils ont probablement eu le choix de choisir, il y aurait eu le choix de choisir multiples communautés, mais ils ont choisi la nôtre, qu'on appelle chez nous. They had it probably before they started, they could have picked any other community, but they decided to pick our home. And that, I thank you. Ceci dit, this said, as a member of Ng-A-Fook James Bay in the Legislative Assembly of Ontario, I am honored to join your family, friends, and the community to extend my best wishes to Claude Boucher, Robert, Ng-A-Fook, and Phoebe Ayeni. As we thank you for your tireless dedication to our region and wish you a very happy retirement. May success and health accompany you for years to come. Kindly, personal regards, Guy Beauvoir, MPP of Ng-A-Fook, James State.
Thank you very much. So now I'd like to call upon His Worship Mayor David Torrey.
It's going to take some getting used to have to hear Rick call me his worship. Just so you know, Rick, I have some trouble with some of the counselors calling me that. So, Carol, that sounded like he was plugging you with a certificate thing. And I know how it is to campaign and how expensive it is. And I was talking to him. And he said he would cover your ticket for $100. Bonsoir tout le monde, good evening everyone. On behalf of Kapuskasing Council, I am pleased to be here with you this evening to honor Dr. Ayeni, Dr. Boucher, and Dr. Robert Ng-A-Fook for their dedicated service to Kapuskasing and area. Au nom du conseil municipal de Kapuskasing, il me fait un grand plaisir d'être parmi vous ce soir afin d'honorer Dr. Ayeni, Dr. Boucher et Dr. Robert Ng-A-Fook. We are truly fortunate to have such a great healthcare professionals who have devoted much time and effort towards the quality of life for our residents. I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank these three individuals for their involvement and commitment to the betterment of Kapuskasing and the healthcare system. On behalf of Municipal Council and the citizens of Kapuskasing, I commend you for your dedication in providing quality patient care to our community. Once again, congratulations. I heard some of the other presenters talk about Cap Gives Back, and I was wondering today, I ran into Claude and he was really nice to me. And I said, oh, he's unbelievably nice to me, what's going on? And then I realized he's a Montreal fan. So for all those people that don't know, it's 4-3 Toronto right now. In any event, what I have here is presented to the three physicians, and it's an honorary Kapuskasing citizen, and it's dated October 5th, 2019. So, on behalf of the council, congratulations.
Bon, c'est à mon tour, je n'ai pas besoin d'aller jusqu'au podium.
J'aimerais demander à la mairesse de Whitby, à Madame Nicole Levesque, pour dire quelques petits mots au sujet de nos médecins, s'il te plaît.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Good evening. I would like to share a little anecdote. Last night I was in Montreal. I was supposed to attend Céline Dion's concert, but she was sick. I'm sure if she would have been treated by one of our doctors, she would have been on stage last night. Dear Dr. Boucher, Dr. Ng-A-Fook, Dr. Ayeni, dignitaries and friends. From the municipality of Moonby, I would like to start by thanking the Rotary Club for organizing this fine evening to recognize our doctors for their long, outstanding service and dedication to our communities. And I would like to say special thanks for helping and sharing your knowledge with our new doctors to ensure the continuation of our excellent healthcare. Thanks to the CT Scan Committee for their hard work on this worthwhile project, which will be beneficial to our communities. Donc, au nom de la municipalité de Moonby, il me fait plaisir d'être ici. C'est un honneur pour moi d'être ici ce soir pour reconnaître le travail acharné de nos 3 médecins. C'est grâce à eux que notre communauté est plus en santé. J'aimerais aussi les remercier pour avoir su partager avec nos nouveaux médecins leur expertise pour faire en sorte qu'il y ait que notre système de santé offert à notre communauté soit excellent. Et finalement, j'aimerais aussi remercier le comité organisateur, le comité qui a mis en place les fonds, le prélèvement de fonds justement pour permettre à la ville de Kapuskasing, à notre hôpital, de se procurer un tomodensitomaître. Donc, les gens vont pouvoir en bénéficier et n'auront plus à avoir à l'attendre. Donc, merci beaucoup à ce comité qui travaille acharnement et puis qui ont réussi à avancer les fonds d'ailleurs. Have a happy, well-deserved retirement, bonne retraite et bonne soirée.
Now we'd like to ask Alan Spetchek to come up on behalf of Sensenbrenner Hospital.
Bonsoir, good evening. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to say a few words on behalf of these
fantastic individuals that have served our community so well for so long. 114 years of combined service to our community. I think all the words of praise that have been said this evening are understated. Probably I've had the pleasure and the privilege of working with Dr. Ayeni, Dr. Boucher, and Dr. Ng-A-Fook, whether it was on the hospital board, healthcare recruitment, or other projects that we undertook as a community. Aside from their professional life, and as probably you're aware, they came from an era where they were very hard, and probably more often than not, they put their practice and their patients before their family and friends. So for that, certainly we thank you immensely for that commitment. You did it naturally, you did it so well. Dr. Ayeni was our only surgeon for many, many years, was on call endlessly, month after month, always there for us, and even performed some work in the field, and some of you know. Very outstanding individual. Femi and TT made Kapuskasing their home. They raised their family here, and it became part of the community, and they were very proud of them, and they were very proud to call Kapuskasing home. Dr. Boucher, certainly no exception. When you came to Kapuskasing, you raised your family here. You made a huge commitment to improving health care above and beyond what most practitioners did and do. I had the pleasure of working with Claude as a founding member of the Regional Doctors Office Clinic many, many years ago, which has served the community well for some time, and now they're off to bigger and better things. Claude has also been very active, as was said, in Cap Gives Back and ARC, and not stopping to deliver to the community. And Bob, see, I told Bob I'd never kiss and tell, but I won't. Certainly Bob is no exception, a very dedicated member of the community. Bob and Liz raising their family here as well too. I've had the pleasure of hunting and fishing and socializing with all physicians, but certainly a little bit more probably with Bob. And again, a real tireless workhorse for bettering our community, whether it was on the social side or primary healthcare, delivering healthcare in our community. So on behalf of the Board of Directors of Sensenbrenner Hospital, and really the Sensenbrenner family, because I think it's safe to say that it is a big family over there. You've nurtured them, you've been their mentors, you've been their parents, I guess, to some degree, and certainly they appreciate everything you've done for the community. So thank you very, very much. Merci beaucoup. We have some tokens of appreciation.
Glad I have a big van to bring the things to Dr. Ayeni. So I would like to call upon our own dignitaries in the Rotary Club. I'd like to call on the district governor who comes from North Bay and has been attending different district activities and has been there for all of us, and he comes and volunteers with all of us when we have a special project. So I'll call on Bill and our president, club president Bert, to make a special presentation of our Paul Harris Awards, our most prestigious award for getting in Rotary. Please.
The Rotary Foundation is the charitable arm of Rotary International that enables Rotarians to advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through the improvement of health, the support of education, and the alleviation of poverty. The presentation of a Paul Harris Fellow recognition is the Rotary Foundation's way of expressing its appreciation for a substantial contribution to its humanitarian and educational programs. It is named for our founder, Paul Harris, a Chicago lawyer who started Rotary International with 3 business associates in 1905. Rotarians often designate the Paul Harris Fellow as a tribute to persons whose lives demonstrates a shared purpose with the objectives of the Rotary Foundation. Today, we have the honor and pleasure of recognizing Dr. Ayeni, Dr. Boucher, and Dr. Ng-A-Fook as they become Paul Harris Fellows. These 3 doctors were designated to receive this recognition as a special expression of appreciation from the members of the Rotary Club of Kapuskasing. A world of peace and goodwill will come closer to reality today as Dr. Ayeni, Dr. Boucher, and Dr. Ng-A-Fook become Paul Harris Fellows. It is because of gifts like the one day in these doctors' honor that the Rotary Foundation is able to carry out an array of programs that achieve beneficial changes in our world. Improved living conditions, increased food production, better education, wider availability of treatment, rehabilitations for sick and disabled, new channels for the flow of international understanding, and brighter hopes for peace. A contribution to the Rotary Foundation is an investment in the ideal of goodwill, peace, and understanding. That is an ideal held by Rotarians the world over, and one that these doctors clearly share. It gives me great pleasure to have our District Governor, Bill Hackler, member of the Rotary Club of North Bay, present you with the emblems of appreciation given to a Paul Harris Fellow, a certificate, and a pin. Please accept our congratulations and sincere thanks for your commitment to our common goals of world understanding and peace. Putting a pin in someone is always a hazard.
to tell these doctors nicely. Any testimonials? Thank you. I'm going to call upon Debbie Moran, who would like to speak first.
I promise I'll keep it short. Oh, I don't do that. Good evening, everyone. My name is Debbie, and I manage the regional doctor's office and the locum office. That's the old medical building that we have. And over the years, I've had the opportunity to work with and for Dr. Claude Boucher and Dr. Ng-A-Fook, but I never did work for Dr. Ayeni. Anyways, at this time, I would like to present each one of you a little token of our appreciation to the Regional Board of Directors. And so, Claude, Bob, you want to come up, please? I was hoping I get to do it while you were up there. They smell very good, so that's the reason why I'm happy. But then also at this present time, I would like to wish all the new physicians that are going over to the new center the very best. And I'm just hoping everything works out wonderful. And you will be seeing me over there because now I will finally be a patient. Thank you very much.
This has been a great night. Everybody's been very patient, and I mean, this was an extremely important presentation that we wanted to make. So I hope everybody has enjoyed, and this way we have been able to honor our three physicians. Is there anyone who would like to say a couple of little words in the crowd that would like to say an anecdotal? Chris, okay. Make some truths more even.
On July 19, 1983, a tiny little red-haired boy weighing 6.5 ounces was born to Auburn and Christine Gala. He was so anxious to come into the world that he didn't even make it to the delivery room. Dr. Schiller was our doctor at that time. She relocated shortly after, and Dr. Ng-A-Fook became our family doctor. Our little boy Scotty was rushed immediately to Sick Children's Hospital for surgery. He was having difficulty breathing and turning blue. This is a long time ago. Scotty was born with a diaphragmatic hernia. This is a defect or hole in the diaphragm that allows the abdominal contents to move into the chest cavity. In this case, the stomach had shifted into the cavity. The surgery went well. Dr. Ng-A-Fook followed up with checkups, and as a result of this condition, our son had undescended testicles, which required surgery at a young age. When Scott was 6 or 7 years old, we received a letter from Sick Children's Hospital stating that our son should be tested for HIV, as he had had a blood transfusion when he had surgery as an infant. During the 1980s, the number of cases and deaths among persons with AIDS increased rapidly. Fortunately for us, the results were negative, and life for the little boy went on smoothly. Son number 2 came along in 1986. He was so handsome and perfect. However, when Timothy was about a month old, he developed caloric stenosis, a narrowing of the opening from the stomach to the first part of the small intestine, a problem that affects babies between birth and 6 months and causes forceful vomiting that can lead to dehydration. It is the second most common problem requiring surgery in newborns.
Once again, we are thankful for Dr. Ng-A-Fook and Sick Children's Hospital. And then, in November 1989, I was so excited to have baby number 3. My water broke at home, and I met Dr. Ng-A-Fook at the hospital. When checking how things were moving along, the doctor saw the cord coming before the baby. This condition is known as collapsed cord and occurs in approximately 1 in 300. The umbilical cord drops through the open cervix and into the vagina ahead of the baby. The cord can then become trapped against the baby's body during delivery. This presents a great danger to the fetus and can result in a loss of oxygen to the fetus. It may even result in a stillbirth. Dr. Ng-A-Fook called for Dr. Ayeni to perform an emergency cesarean section and continued to hold the cord in while tipping the foot of the bed up as high as it could, so I was almost upside down. I don't remember much after that, as I then had an asthma attack. I woke to the most gorgeous baby girl. I'm so thankful for our beautiful children, Dr. Ng-A-Fook, and all the amazing doctors.
If you haven't had a chance to talk to any of the doctors tonight, please take the time. We're going to be just picking up a little bit. We'll have some music. We want you guys to stay and party. You're not going anywhere. We're just going to be in the kitchen. I know some of the little eager beavers have been cleaning up already, so I guess we have to go back to our jobs. We've been out here and kind of partying with you guys, so enjoy. Thank you very much. Rick, did you want to say some closing remarks? Non? Bon, ben c'est parfait. On s'amuse, on prend un verre de vin. Merci d'être ici ce soir. On vous